I want to see how much I can actually identify as the fucking person who wrote season 1 of the Dream SMP. I want to see how much of this.
Whoa,
I want to see how much of this I can actually do.
that's a long boy. We're gonna have to zoom in on this.
I want to see how much I can do. I want to see how much. So we'll go from the top. So by Lemanberg. That is the song that Dream sung on Twitter for me when Lemanberg had been blown up finally.
Mm.
Ghostbur was after the failed resurrection of Ghostbur. They tried to that Ghostbur made the joke that he wasn't just Ghostbur, he was now Ghostbur, and then it failed again, and he was Ghostbur. Galatbur is when I accidentally logged in with a skin that had fucking Schlatt horns on Ghostbur.
Has it been 14 months? Wow.
No idea what Awesome Dude cannibalism is. No clue.
Same.
No clue about that. Rambu's fourth memory book, I don't know. I don't really know. I've read all of Rambu's lore document, and that still doesn't really make sense. The Egg Pyre is Bad Boy Halo's plotline he wrote, where there was an egg that was basically forcing people to become hostile towards anyone who wasn't associated with the egg. The second and third verses of the Lemanberg anthem, written by me. That's it. Theseus is the Greek mythology, the Technoblade references in regards to Tommy in it.
Yep.
The Axe of Peace causes memory loss. I have no idea what that means. The Leman tree was planted by Schlatt, so we had the Leman tree outside Lemanberg, which is a tree that hadn't moved at all since Eric downloaded the original seed and took a comparison photo of Lemanberg, and someone's pointed out that Schlatt actually planted the sapling when he got elected. And I was actually wrong.
Oh.
No idea don't know what drubbo means. If I can't make people laugh, I can make them cry. Don't know what that means. Fundy burned the Lemanberg flag. He did upon his father losing the election for president. He immediately switched sides and joined Schlatt and proceeded to burn down the entire flag. Fundy blew up the Doomsday supplies. No idea about that. Carl is a time traveler. Yep, in Tales from the SMP, Carl is known to travel through time and has hijinks and a few issues that come about due to that. Sam Nook is because Awesome Dude, upon being conscripted or whatever to build Tommy and its hotel, started to act like Tom Nook with a debt and with like loan repayments and mortgages. Final control room is a PTSD.
Thank you, Falsonet, for the 10 gifted. Thank you. Sorry.
That's alright. A lot of the characters in the Dream SMP, especially who were in the original Lemanberg Revolution, exhibit signs of post-traumatic stress disorder from what happened during the final control room, when Eric's gang came out of the walls and killed us, including not ignoring the fact that Ghostbur, up until the point he died, believed that Eric was evil and the most evil person on the server through and through, just constantly because that stuck with him. Fundy's canonically 20 years old. Yep, in my personal headcanon, which I'm not going to impose on anyone, at the start of the Lemanberg Revolution, Fundy was born as we won. Tommy in it was around 17, 18 years old, and Tubbo was around 20, and I was around 28. Now Wilbur Soot is around 50, something 40 to 50, and Fundy would canonically be about 20 years old. But then all of the characters from Dream SMP have told me that they don't like that, so we just won't do it. Sally the Salmon, my wife. Philza Minecraft is quite old, is the first line of a song sung over Pig Step by Tommy, not in the Dream SMP even slightly.
Yeah, I know. It just like bled into everything, didn't it?
Yeah. Samsung Refrigerator, that's Phil's wife, and the mother and my mother. Skeppy Bathwater, no idea what that is.
What the fuck? Skeppy Bathwater?
Yeah, I don't know. Cock is the giant sign built by Tubbo that used to reside just like in vision on like the horizon of Lemanberg. That was later changed to Tommy Loves Cock or something. I don't know. It was weird. Yeah, Minecraft Mondays are canon. This comes from the fact that Minecraft Mondays is referenced in lore a few times to the point where people are like, hold on, it's canon. I'm surprised it doesn't also mention that the manhunts are also probably canon due to the amount they get mentioned in the server's history, so interesting. Yeah. Dream was covering for Rambu during the final disc war. I don't know quite. The smile causes Rambu's end-of-walk state. This is from the fact that every time Rambu sees the smile on his stream, it causes him to go into the end-of-walk state. It's pretty self-explanatory. Eric's betrayal wasn't known to the members of Lemanberg. Well, yeah, if we knew, we wouldn't have fallen for it. Fossil Net. Don't know what Fossil Net is.
No idea what
Rambu's Enderman language is just an alien language translator. I mean, probably. Who cares? Mantopia. Mantopia was. Oh fuck! Mantopia was Schlatt's other nation's name, which was very like for one half of a stream. Philza's wife isn't real. Nope. I probably can't go into this one because I have plans for this. I haven't actually told you, Phil, the plans for this plot point.
I asked you to you
do something with it.
Yeah,
I have plans. Don't worry. So I won't go into that one. Philza is married to a woman. That is true. The Cobblestone Cowboys. I assume that's from where Tommy went and mined loads of stone. I don't know though. Quackity's resurrection plot. Yep.
Someone called FossilNet just gifted 5 subs. Now I'm even more confused.
Okay. No, I don't know. Just leave it. Move on. Quackity's resurrection plot is the plot Quackity had for some time to bring Schlatt back to life. Yeah. Phil, as Technoblade blew me up with color. Don't understand that. Oh, that's Tubbo. Tubbo's song he sung about being blown up at the Lamambo Festival. Tube is yeah, that's just what we called Tubbo for a bit. How to Sex 3 and How to Sex 4 were 2 books that were written by Tommy Innit with over 20 pages that never got to be read because I was carrying them in my inventory and fell in lava during the exile plot.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, so we never got to see him. Kill the boy, Tommy must die. I don't know what that means. Helicopter sex position, don't know what that means. Don't know what juvie means. The age of consent in the UK is 16. That's fucking creepy. I don't know what that is. But
why is that there?
What is that? Fuck off. That's weird. No, I don't know what that means. Tommy and Wilbur's safe word. This is about a joke I made when Ninja was in the game. To get me to join the VC, I decided I wanted to make Tommy feel as uncomfortable as possible in front of Ninja, so I loudly proclaimed to Tommy that, like, oh, you said for me to join. Oh, yeah, you said you were uncomfortable with Ninja, so I'm here. To make Ninja as uncomfortable as possible. Funny thing is, I don't have a safe word with Tommy, but literally, whenever Tommy goes live doing something he's scared about doing, I'm always ready. I'm always ready to
jump in like a big bro.
Yeah. So literally, all Tommy needs to do is say help, like get me in the call, and I'll join and help. You know.
Yeah.
And the most recent one was when he was tired and he wasn't talking sense, and he was like, "I'm messing things up." I was just like, "Right, call me," and I'll jump in. Groin. I don't know what groin is. Top text, bottom text. Dream exile Tommy Innit from Lamamberg now. I don't know what that means either. Hypixel Skyblockers canon on Dream SMP. Again, the potato farming from Technoblade is probably ties across. Rambu is a chiropractor. I don't know what that means. Not free yet, it's not over. That is part of the ARG from Tubbo and Rambu, I believe.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Do you think you're more powerful than I am? Don't know what that is. Tubbo has had 3 canon deaths. No, he has not. I know that comes from the 3 times he has died. But you've got to bear in mind that the viewers do not decide what is and what isn't a canon death.
True.
So the 3 times Tubbo has died, I can confirm he is not full dead. MCC is canon on the Dream SMP. Again, it's mentioned a lot, so it's understandable. Fundy put the buttons in Pogtopia. He did, as a prank. He did that on stream, I believe. Technoblade wears a golden crown. That's the next verse of the line.
It's just a reference to the verse.
Schlatt is a karmic force of the universe that punishes people for their hubris. This is a really cool headcanon that I really like.
Oh, yeah?
It's about the fact that it seems that Schlatt seems to only show up, and he only seems to win when it is to punish people. And once they've all been punished and they've had their characters completely shaken up, he vanished. So he's like, he was the karmic force. But that also could be down to the fact that, when you write drama, you tend to have, a conflict, and the conflict tends to change your characters, which I guess is Anyway, the white half of Rambu is also Enderman. That's just, no one knows what Rambu is half. He's half Enderman, half something. We don't know what the other half is, but there she is also Enderman. The real reason why Dream doesn't stream his perspective so the reason Dream doesn't stream his perspective is he doesn't want to take viewers away from the smaller people on the server. He feels like he doesn't want to take them away. But I think I've heard him talking about wanting to do it at some point. But it's very, very nice of him to stand back and let other people do it. Tommy is massive. That is true. Carl removed the button to explode Manberg. Right, so this is the first time my character was to blow up Manberg with the button. I went into the room and there was no button there. And I was like, what? And I freaked out. And and then everyone on Twitter blamed Carl for removing the button. And Carl even reached out to me and was like, "What happened? What did I do? Did I do something wrong?" To which I had to explain to him, "No, it's in the script. Don't worry. Like that happened on purpose. It wasn't Carl." Dream cheated in his Obsidian. Don't know what that's about.
So like when he did the Obsidian wall around L'Manberg.
We don't really use creative often on the Dream SMP. If it's used in like when something goes really wrong that's going to really affect the viewer experience. So I don't know what that's about, but I would assume it's not true. The contents of How to Sex 1 were read out. We've seen them.
Yeah.
Wilbur Soot is a musician. So they're just going through the entire song, aren't they? I don't know what Thickertron is. The egg is a Dreamin'. That's a really cool idea. That's so Fundy and the crew, I think Sapnap and Tubbo, became Dreamin' Hunters, which are demons that are related to Dream, and the egg being one is quite cool.
That's pretty
Pussy
cool.
egg. I don't even need to know what that is to know that Tommy in it said that.
Probably.
Your favorite arc in the lore?
Is that? I mean, that question is a bit weird because I think my favorite arc is the election arc, and losing the election and going to Poctopia is my favorite. But I did have quite a big part in it, so it's unfair.
He did kind of
the
write
favorite thing I didn't
4
write
months
is the prison.
supporting
That's so cool. I love the prison.
The prison's
That's so
very cool. I do like that.
I have so many cool ideas with the prison, but like I said, I've sort of been caught up. Pog 2020 winning the alternate script. Yep, we talked about that. Bad Boy Halo doesn't know how to do math. I don't know what that is. Skeppy is 2'2". Yeah, there's loads of canonical heights. There's loads of canonical heights in the Dream SMP that I don't quite understand, and I wouldn't have done necessarily. Like for instance, like Foolish is like 8 feet tall or something, which it really messes with the feel. But I guess. But it's fine. It's fun. Operation Pogback. Don't know what that is. Schlatt has a heart attack and fucking dies. That is the verbose word-for-word reading of what was said in the script.
Yep.
Maybe Pog, maybe arrested. I can tell that's Tommy in it said that, but I don't know what it's for. Dream's house blew up. I don't know.
That was on Techno's stream, and
right.
Techno was making fun of Dream for being homeless, and then he followed him and saw him building his house. But it was just out of cobble, and then it blew the fuck up to creepers because he didn't light it up properly. I think that's what that is.
Why Wilbur got so agitated when Schlatt said, "I'm a man."
To come back to Dollar Tree Kid.
I don't actually know what that one means. The why Wilbur got agitated when Schlatt said, "I'm a man." I would assume that's. I mean, Wilbur got agitated when Schlatt said anything, mate. Schlatt and Wilbur did not get on. Rambo helped with the destruction of L'Manberg's doomsday supplies. Again, I don't know what that means. Slimecicle canonically enters orbit on the Dream SMP. That's very recent. That is from yeah. I mean, that's self-explanatory.
Well,
Tommy's mod videos.
That was when he first joined, and he went and like with Tubbo and Rambo.
Went to orbit. Yeah. Tommy's mod videos are canon on the Dream SMP. Again, that's just because they're mentioned a lot.
Yeah.
Skeppy was written out of the disc plot. The disc plot, like in the first disc arc, didn't have a plot. I think Dream and Tommy and stuff were just playing around. Like they didn't have plans. Like Tommy was telling me the most that happened was they just said like, "Hey, like, want to do this? Yeah, okay." It wasn't role play. It was just kids having fun on
just
Minecraft.
A fun
it was only when I came in and forced Tommy to do a fucking Hamilton laughing was when it became written. So I don't know. I don't think, and I don't know if Skeppy would get written out of anything, man. I don't know. Skeppy's pretty crucial. I think he's very important. Badlands Bathwater, I don't know what that means. Bad Boy Halo pole dancing to circus music. I can just tell that's in Las Nevadas. But I don't know where.
Why is every time Bad Boy Halo or Skeppy are brought up, it's usually cursed? Fucking bathwater and shit. What the fuck, dude?
Rusk is canon. I don't know what that means. Smiley face. Yeah. The big Inn at Hotel sign was blank during Rambu's visit to the prison. I don't know what that means. Rust is canon on the Dream SMP. Again, probably reference the dome.
Talked about it, yeah.
Yeah. Dream's homework. I've heard of that, but I don't remember what it is.
I don't know what it is.
The contents of the other two clues from the beach episode. Yeah, I can't go into that one. Sorry. Wilbur has more. I can't. I think I know what it's talking about. I might be wrong, but either way, I can't really. It's basically the beach. Oh wait, the beach episode. No, I don't know anything about the beach episode. I thought it was talking about the exile when they had the beach party. No,
Isn't
okay.
it? Isn't it that? Isn't it?
No, I think he's talking
Colon
about Tales from
TV.
the SMP Beach episode, I
Oh.
assume, which I don't know about. I don't
Right.
know what that's on about. Sorry.
I thought it was
Wilbur
talking about
has
that one. The other one too.
Wilbur
Sorry.
has more than 332 IQ. That is from when me and Dream had an IQ test and we fought over our intelligence in like the early Le Mans book. This was back when the plot was more silly.
Yeah.
We had a quiz to see who was smarter, and I did an IQ test, and it was like you have 400 IQ or something stupid. And obviously it was bullshit, but I was like, yo, I beat Dream.
I remember you rated me that day and like told me that you made Dream cry or something, or made him sad. And I was like, what did you do on this server? What's happening? I'm so confused.
The bottom ones are all about Dream. This is the first one's about Dream. I mean, they're all about being a Dream apologist, which is just people who believe that Dream has got the short end of the stick.
Oh, as a character,
in terms of as a character.
Dream as a character.
Yeah. So, which is it's all very interesting. I like reading on Reddit about apologist discourse. I find it very interesting. People who believe different characters have different qualms. What I think people seem to not understand about the Dream SMP is that it's specifically written. Sort of one of the things I asked when I left during like the end of season 1 was that I was like, you got to make sure it's grey. Everything's grey. There can be no black or white, like good or bad characters. Everything has to be grey, and that's so.
It's
yeah,
more interesting.
So if you're a Dream apologist, you've got a few things that you're right about and a few things that you're wrong about. Same with being a Wilbur apologist. Same with all this stuff.
Cool. That was fun.
I like stories. Stories are cool.
You do. You're very good at doing them as well. It's very pog.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
That was fun.